Alrighty, welcome to another day of Dota 2. I have faith in us that we're going to raise our MMR today. I'm feeling it. I actually haven't played Dota in quite a few days, even unranked, so I'm fresh. I'm ready to take on this task. So as per usual, I'll just take the 60 seconds it takes to make sure my settings are correct. No big deal. Everything is reset for the week, so I'm excited about that. So Slark's Riptide Rumble, if you saw the last international, it's basically a Plinko style game. So you click a spot and you drop a little token and it will go down. And there's various rewards on one end. I can't show you because it is, I already played it. But that's just a way to get free tokens basically. So as long as you play 3 games a week, you'll get access to one shot at it. Some of the little barriers shift too, so it requires a little bit more skill than some of the previous ones, which were basically random. Now there's at least some capability of, control. Everything's working just fine, so I can start the match. We're at 3,236, and we have to raise higher. It's not enough. I always hate when it does that. When I can see the question and it's gone. But so that's pretty cool. I also hit level 4 right after the stream, so I have 2 of these 250 tokens for my team, which is always nice. Also have I'm also fortunate enough to have the double down back, so that's cool. I actually have not voted for the Arcana yet. I guess I should probably be responsible and do that. Of all the heroes here, I'll be honest, I don't care. I like Venge. I'll put it all towards Silencer, because I love my boy Silencer. Good hero. So, get that done quick so I don't forget, because I will. Axe base movement speed, I believe, is 290. Yeah, it's 290. It's too late to answer, but it is correct, so that counts for something. Ooh, I would have got a bonus for it being a hard question. That's a bracer. All the knowledge you get, the longer you play, you'll learn all these items. You'll relatively know the prices. I believe Circlet is 165 now. This is 150, 250 for the recipe, or at least it was. It might have gone down. It's one of the items I'm less familiar with because I almost never buy it. His bracer builds into drum, and that's it. And I never buy a bracer just for the sake of having a bracer. No thanks. Basically. I believe I'm going to have to go with that. That's not a ring. That's not a ring, and that's not a ring. So it's a pretty easy one. Don't ask me what the cost of ring protection is, because I do not know. It is probably 150. It used to be 175, but it also used to give you an extra armor, so I'm a little bit off. They change items, and then I completely forget. Doesn't even have the same uses anymore. It used to build into Tranquils, and it just doesn't anymore, so that messes with me too. 2 Quasses into Wex. That would be Ghostwalk. The thing to remember is that Ghostwalk is largely about the slow slash the move speed for you, which is more Quas than it is Wex. It's one of those weird ones, though. It doesn't really make as much sense as some of the other ones. Like, you understand that all the Wex together is EMP and 1 of each for Deafening Blast. Disruptor is not that fast, but he's faster than that. I believe his move speed is shockingly at 300. I want to say it might be 310, but I'm going to go with 300, and I'm going to regret it, because that's just the way that it is. It's taking a long time. Usually I get fast matches. Ooh, nice. Difficulty bonus 2. Only 14 points, so what does it really count for? There we go. Alright, let's get into it. Heroes I'm thinking about banning. It's hard without a team, so normally if you have an idea going into a game, if you have a 5 stack and you're like, oh, we're all playing together, what are we going to play? You might have an idea of who you're going to ban. I don't often play that way, so it's mostly off heroes I just don't want to see. I'm thinking about playing a strength hero, so usually that would be a good ban for like Necro or somebody, because they're very strong against strength heroes, but I'm not really sure. I'm thinking one of the strongest heroes in the meta right now is probably who gets played. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see the roster, because there's a couple heroes that irritate me. I get pretty irritated with quite a few heroes. Playing against them is no fun. But I'm not really sure who's really worth banning. I guess I don't want to see any legions. That's definitely Blast, even though I wasn't in time to see it. I mean, it even looks like Alchemist. That's kind of a joke. There we go. Let's get this rolling. Alright, I'm thinking that Legion Commander's not a bad band. She just irritates me. So, I don't know, I might mid. I'll give a second for our team to decide what they're gonna pick. A lot of interesting bands here. Alright, we got a safe laner, so I'll go mid. And I'm gonna go mid, I'm probably know something more like Puck. Especially since it goes good with Chaos Knight, because I can hold people down so he can actually team fight properly, the way he's supposed to team fight. And if that's the case, I'll have to choose a different quest. I feel confident in that one. Puck is fine against Magnus, because I can stop Magnus from running. Puck is not so great against Tree. The silence helps a lot, but I can't really keep Tree held down effectively. I'll have to carry Dust and have some way to kill Tree, which is going to be difficult. We have a Ricky. I don't know how I feel about Ricky in this case. Very weak versus Magnus. The only good thing is that Ricky can ult right before Magnus initiates, but that's never sure. We have a lot of carries too. I'm sure Ricky is roaming, but that leaves us with a lot of laps and support. I'm not feeling strong about that lineup. Definitely not going to double down. Juggernaut, oof. I'm strong against Juggernaut, so I feel comfortable picking before Wind Ranger so that maybe she can pick differently. Silencer's a big counter to me. Ooh, that's pain. Silencer's hard to fight versus me, and Ricky actually can have some trouble because if he's silenced, he can't ult to avoid, you know, being moved on. So we're going to have some smaller problems here. I'm not too happy about it, I'll be honest, but we'll make it work. I'll have to get a Yules for Silencer, to be honest. There's no other way to throw off the silence effectively. I'm not going to buy a Lotus Orb for it. So I'll buy a Yules, and maybe I'll be able to stop Magnus initiations or something too. So we get a Doom instead of a Wind Ranger. Doom's good against Silencer. Doom's good against Jug. I mean, I'm feeling it. Probably better than Wind Ranger. They have a Spectre. That's their hard carry pick. I mean... Huh. Jug's down there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think... No, I think this is what it's going to be. This is my opinion. I agree. I didn't understand what the Jughead was at first because it's the Arcana. But I think that Magnus will mid because Magnus is considered an effective mid now because he can just Q. The only problem is he's been falling off from before because the cost of his Empower has gone up, which means he can't use it as effectively to stop melee mids. But there's not that many melee mids nowadays, so it doesn't really matter. We didn't make the cutoff, did we? No, we did. Awesome. Yep, same tower. I think we can do this. The tower battle is even. I will not be betting anything. I will predict. That's the best you get from me. Good luck, have fun. Let's do it. That's funny. It happens though. There's nothing you can do about it, to my understanding. It just is what it is. He was paying attention, fortunately. I was a little worried, but looks good. So, bottle is what I'm rushing. I just saw a tree coming around. No tree taking my rune, I'll tell you that much. Tree can do some funny business because you can run up the entire wall here. So it's something to certainly be careful of, because Tree could easily walk from the river into your rune with no problem. Spectre mid? What is this? Oh my gosh. That was just because I messed up and right-clicked Spectre one too many times. He didn't even bring a lot of regen. He's not very bright. Spectre has no way of keeping this lane going. Like, if I don't kill him, then I'm just bad at Dota. There is no reason he should be doing this. I do a lot of damage, and it's pretty silly. It was worth. I didn't die, even though it was close. Very close. And now I'll get my bottle and I'll be fine. Absolutely worth it. Oops, almost TP'd. That would be really embarrassing. I hate how the order of the courier is reversed. I really should have phase shifted that. I lost some last hitting damage. Not having that. Not worth it. I killed him first. I don't know why he has that reaction. Hey, Inspect Min is just a horrible decision. It is possibly one of the worst decisions ever. It was worth it. Yet again. Spectre died. All worth as long as Spectre is dead. Spectre's died twice now. Throwing meaningless daggers at me. And Spectre has to realize that I do an obnoxious amount of damage comparatively. Oh, there's living armor. That's okay. Spectre can get that. I did not. I almost never play in the Battle Cup. I don't know why. I just don't. Did you? And if you did you do well? Spectre doesn't realize that these are actually doing, you know, noticeable damage. And that's not something that he can just ignore. Or she can just ignore. I don't know what the dealio is with that, but... I kind of forgot that you couldn't use both your abilities that way. That was my fault. I should have realized that I was just gonna uselessly waste mana. It's okay though, I'm fine. Certainly not a concern. Fortunately, the lane is so easy, it really doesn't matter. There's Spectre back again. And even with Spectre's shield, it just doesn't nullify the ridiculous amount of damage. It has a stout shield, and I still do, and a poor man's shield, I still do very, very noticeable damage. But this Spectre's gonna persevere, try to get some semblance of farm, and is going to fail. Gonna ping the missing Spectre, who's probably going for real rune / bounty rune. Probably not even level 6 yet, to be honest. Just trying to get as much money as I can, as fast as I can. And being outdrafted is really sad. When you just know right as soon as you pick the heroes, you're like, oh, we're screwed. You know, it's one of the most depressing things in Dota. Because then, like, the playing isn't fun. You already know walking into the match, you're like, this is a bad lineup. Spectre's still missing. I have no idea. There we go. Coolio. I'm gonna go up and do this whole jazz. I could use the rune for sure. Then I'll buy my mana boots and I'll do that. Work on my blink dagger. How many heroes are top, and is it possible for me to kill them? It is totally possible. Always love that. Easy kill on Jug. Just had to make sure I silenced him. The silence doesn't last very long. It's only 0.75 seconds because of the low level, but it still gave us a chance to do a little bit more damage, which was enough. Spectre is getting some farm, which I cannot allow. It's just something you can't do. Yeah, that's the problem, is sometimes the way your team is trying to use their strategy, if the enemy team knows what they're doing, it just ends up in disaster anyway. Try to keep the Spectre low, so that farming anywhere is a dangerous prospect. Tower's already taken some damage, so, you know, some things are looking good. The problem is the ult. If Spectre's able to ult away from me to a possibly safer lane, I'm gonna have a problem. I don't want that to be an option. That Jug is not nearly low enough. Alright, I'm gonna try to push this out a little bit. I don't know what Spectre's doing, but I'll just push him down. Get this haste. No, I'm not gonna get this haste. That's scary, actually. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Spectre does do a lot of damage with Desolate, if that's what he took, which I don't know. That's a dead jug. That's what he gets. Trying to dive around on a puck, that's not gonna work. I mean, Spectre's really gonna be here. I'm just gonna keep right clicking. Oh, I didn't have ult at the time. It came up right after. Oop. No thanks. Oh, that's RAA. Ha! I didn't even notice. I just haven't really seen him. I'm gonna get this rune. It should get me my Blink Dagger, and then I'm gonna grab it in bottom to save ourselves the Courier Strain. He's getting Tranquils, which I understand. This is a game where a Dagon is not terrible. I think at least a lower level Dagon could be helpful. Nice, my kill. Spectre's barely hurt in the tower right now, so it doesn't concern me. Spectre's just being Spectre, trying to get farm and failing. Unfortunately, finally Doom died. I couldn't do my jazz. I set it up. Hopefully Ricky can take it. Seems like it was handled rather well. This is gone, I guess. I didn't know that. I'm very sad to realize this. But I'm doing quite well, so I really can't complain. I'm 11. Highest person in their team is 8. There's a couple of them. Dead Spectre. I'm fine. That doesn't matter. That doesn't bother me. Does bother me that people used all the shrines. I'm gonna go back to base for safety. Might as well. I don't want to be risking my life for nothing, is essentially where I'm at right now. So, I'm 7-0-3. I'm feeling pretty powerful. I'm gaining levels fast, too. I think pushing in mid is probably a good idea since our team is at top. Yeah, I know. I didn't even realize, but our team just took all the shrines. Alright, now that I have level 2 ult, I'm a little bit more dangerous. I know Silencer's here. I am a little bit afraid of him, but... I'm going to back up just for a second. I'm going to do my Telltale strategy. Looks like we got a kill. Looks like they got a kill. Disjoint, because I do not want to get hit by tower for no reason, but I have lowered it enough that it's in danger. And now the plan is to march my illusions over there. Unfortunately, I can't do much about the tower as is. Alright, my Dagon will be coming. This will help immensely. I need to back, though. Thanks to the silencer. Crap. I'm not doing too well. Alright, my Dagon's coming in, which is wonderful. Move my TP. Alright, so I see there's quite a few over there, which makes me happy because I'm still going for mid. We need the money. Tree having healed it a little bit makes this a little more difficult. But thanks to the pickup of my Dagon, I do a little bit more damage. So that's all done. I think I could definitely make a difference over here. I'm hoping they try to dive, but they don't seem to have wanted to. A Vanguard. That's what I would have done. Except it has 2 shields right now. Yeah, it's true. He's right. There's a lot of team fight ults. We need to push, so I'm going to come bot. I need a better way to regen mana, but right now I don't have that capability. I guess I'll get my Euls before I upgrade my Dagon anymore. That way I can buy some, you know, reliable mana regen, and I'll get the Dagon that I so desperately need. There's the mana regen. I see Silencer, I see Spectre. I almost do as much damage as Chaos Knight does. And this wave should be easy now. Done deal. I believe rotating here would be a good idea. I just saw somebody. Alright, 3 are bot, as they just said. I see one in their jungle, that's Magnus. He has a Blink Dagger in case people are not aware of that. I wish Spectre rotated on me, but did not, so not much I can do there. Once we get the last of the tier 1s, we'll be in a great spot. Looks like they got something done. This should be an easy tower. Yep. So, I helped in the taking of 3 towers from my team, which is a big deal. I I have been fortunate enough to get a lot of kills. We're in a great spot to win this game. I don't need my bottle anymore. I have other ways to regen, so I'll be sending my Yules out. And then I will continue with my Dagon by. Now I have even more intelligence. I love that. I got some movement speed to boot. Tree, level 8. So I got 6 levels on him and a lot of farm, obviously. Oh, Jug, that's mine. All I need to do is move in and silence. Oh. For their team, their magic damage is kind of meh. I guess it does exist, but I'm not sure if I feel like the magic damage, the magic resistance is worth it. Silencer has some, I guess. Tree has some, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll take it because all I need to do is survive. I don't really need to have damage. We have a Cast Knight, a Ricky, and a Doom and stuff, and I already have magic damage, so who cares? Oh, actually, instead of buying what I was gonna buy, I'm gonna get my Aether Lens. It's even more important since I have the Yules because it gives me the capability of casting Yules from farther away. If I'm gonna, you know, save somebody or initiate. And I don't need that mana as much anymore because I have 9.3 passive regen. Trying to save myself some damage there. Tree is dewarding. Unfortunately, no matter what I do, I won't be able to kill him. I don't carry detection. I should, but I'm not right now. I have not died yet, which is fortunate for my challenge. Oof. We could also rotate and try to get them in their jungle. I lived. It's a great world we live in. Disassemble, unlock combining, unlock combining. I have my Aether Lens. That's the magic of Yules. I didn't activate it soon enough. My reaction was really slow, but it's better than nothing. I'm slowly on my way. That was really greedy. Ooh, he's far range. In and out. The puck way. A little afraid of the repercussions, so I'm going to back up. Yeah, unfortunately, if your AA silence is a problem, because as the ult's coming, after you've sent the cursory around, it'll stop you from, you know, detonating, as he said just now. I'm glad I took the magic resistance, by the way, otherwise I'd probably be dead. Running low on mana because I'm just spending it a lot and fast. They're chasing Ricky. The dust on him will end soon. He should ult. But just in case he's still having problems in a minute. He's dead. Never mind. There's no in case. He's just dead. Alright, more Dagon damage, more intelligence, cast range, all that good stuff. How am I compared to everybody in this game? I am significantly ahead of most people. Jug is catching up to me. Which is scary, because he should not be. He knows. Oh no. That's not good. I'll just use my chilling touch to push fast. Alright, no more chilling touch. Spectre's getting aggressive, I see. I want to do something here, but that's that. Back out for me. I'm actually relatively fast, so I'm not too worried about them catching me. I'm also happy because that was 2 globals. Good game, well played indeed. They just wasted all their ults. Fight. I don't want to be directly in that. There's no benefit in it for me. Buy my Dagon 3 real quick. Thank my earning teammate, which I believe is Ricky. Oh, nice. I love it when Ricky's buy actual supporting items. Alright, this should be an easy tower. I'm gonna go back so that we don't risk the courier here. There we go. I just want to hold Spectre still so he can't do anything to me. And in case my teammates were planning on making a move, I set them up for it. It did waste a lot of my mana though. That was unfortunate. I did get hit by a dagger. I was gonna blink. Oop, still blinked. Sad day to be Spectre. On my way, team. I'm gonna be there. Apparently I will not be there. Nope. Never mind. I wanted to be there. I really did. It would have been an easy kill if I could just be a little closer, but I'm not going to die for nothing. Use my DD real quick. I'm hoping for level 20, get my spell amp. Need to be able to kill them fast before they get their abilities off. That's the point. I'm not sure exactly, not sure exactly where they're gonna go from here. They took one of our last tier 1s, but we still have mid, so I'm assuming they want to focus on that, but it's not quite clear. They could do a couple things here. We probably could do Roche, that's true. I love when Doom chooses the creep that I'm currently killing. It's very nice of him, you know? He's there. He completed the TP. Alright, wait for my next level of Dagon. Now it's Bellant, my Dagon's even stronger. That prevents illusions from, same clinks or... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all the heroes who have the ability to eat a creep, whether they're using it to farm an item or an ability, they always do it when you're trying to kill them, and I don't know why. Choose a different one. If it's like a large jungle creep, there's a difference. I understand, because they're worth different amounts of experience and gold. That's fine. But like a lane creep, just choose a different creep. Don't be that greedy. Like, I stole a whole creep wave from Doom earlier. I get it. You know, that was greedy. But it's because I'm, funny enough, because of my farm and experience, I'm one of the harder, you know, carries in this game, realistically. Alright, big creep wave coming for top. Hopefully it can do some damage. I have my doubts. Here's Jug. I don't really want to start anything with him. So I'm just going to stick to the trees for now and see what happens, basically. I'm not sure if he has anybody with him. See, he does. He has 2 with him. I don't want anything to do with that. So I'm just backing out. Got a bunch of money all at once, which I love. Next, I definitely think that buying a Scythe of Ice is the way to go. I need to be here because they're going to have TPs in. I'm worried about this area right here. I don't need to steal the Spectre kill. Spectre came up and helped them get a kill. That worries me. I'm dead. That's really sad. I can have 1 death this game. They had vision, obviously. I should have been more careful. But that's life. So I can't die again. We do have a Fortify, so I'll be using it as soon as this gets low. Jug obviously doesn't realize that that doesn't throw off AA ult. And Chaos Knight's been doing... That's a good thing to do. We just got a tier 2 for a tier 1. Now, they might take this as well. We're not sure about that yet. I mean, they're kind of afraid of Ricky doing something, but I think they're going to more prepare for, yeah, that. They did blow an ult. They didn't need to, though. I'm dead for a long time, thanks to my, I completely lost my train of thought, but... Dead for a long time. This is what happens when you're a higher level than your team. You'll be dead for an inordinate amount of time. And it's not fun, but it's good, actually. If you're dead way longer than anybody else in the game, it means that you're doing quite well. I mean, I know factually speaking, he's talking about Guardian Greaves. Factually speaking, I'm ahead of pretty much everybody in this game. I'm level 21, Jug is level 22, but I think I actually have more farm than him. Yep, he almost has Guardians. Nice. I TP'd, and I probably shouldn't have, because now I can't respond to that top. I have to, like, actually move. I'm gonna orb, because I need to get to my team. It's worrying me. We should probably smoke, actually, if we're gonna do anything. Chaos Knight actually took a Rax. I didn't even realize that. He really did work. He took a tier 2, a tier 3, and one of the Raxes. All I could ever ask from him. Except, you know, destroy their entire enemy team. But what are you gonna do? He has a lot of kills, so I have no real complaints. He's doing his job. That's a Juggernaut, who actually is a little scary, I'll be honest. He has a Manta, which scares me. It's worth. 100% worth. It's a big Spectre kill. I'm trying to lead him. I also was about to kill Sia, which was not cool. Okay, he got it. That's fine. I said a nice way, it's just not a thing. Lots of money for Puck. I'm going to say buyback because you never know what's going to happen. They do have a team.
There's 2 of them dead. Fucking push, guys. Come on.
He tried. He tried to grab him. He got screwed for range and vision. I did get caught in that. Wasn't having that. Bye, Jug. I have none of my abilities off cooldown, so... There we go. So Spec has no ability to move in. Not worth attacking under that. Jug's trying to go on me. That's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. I got that one death thing. I'm not dying again. Report silencer. Oh, there it is. Spectre is being super toxic to his team, despite the fact that he is the reason they are losing. I don't think he's aware of that. I'm just gonna sell these. We should get this relatively quick. I mean, I'm doing 190 damage as a puck. Reasonable attack speed, so it should be easy-ish. Ah, they see me coming. Got a Midas AA. I don't mind too much since he did get quick Guardian Greaves. I don't know how much you spent on sport items, but enough, I guess. I have better mana regen than he does. Be nice, you know. He doesn't. I don't need it. That's both shrines, and I agree. Roche. What? How is it? How does it go? You mean with a really crappy pick that then is toxic? Because yes, you would be correct. I'm just going to prevent them from pushing in here, and we also need to push this wave anyway. Get my boot to travel soon. All my money. Yeah, it's awful. I hate it. Just accept your faults. You know what I mean? If you make a bad pick, just say, well, I thought it was good. You don't even have to. You don't have to admit that you're wrong. Just don't be toxic about it. Let it go. Admitting you're wrong would be the adult thing to do, but I know it's very hard for some people. I am still not caught up with their Jug. He's 25, which makes me a little sad, but that's okay. My spell amp is ridiculous right now. It's 25.1%, which makes me pretty happy. That means that a Dagon does, what, 80, 160, about 200 extra damage. I could have done that much easier, actually. If I had just thought about it, I would have realized that a fourth of, you know, that would have been an easier number to come across. But yeah, it does 200 extra damage on my Dagon, which is quite a lot, actually. I'm trying to stay back here. I'm silenced. I'm still around. I'm just trying to play this safe. Nice. I'm glad I could help, but still not die for it. Bye. You're not getting me, I'll tell you that much. Not with my new orb of death. That's why I love Puck, that level 25. I think he means Chaos Knight. Good. I thought he meant me for a second. I was like, I was there. I was, you know, trying to get out of being trapped because I have all ranged abilities, but he didn't mean me, so I'm happy. Yeah, solo probably wasn't the way to do that there, but fortunately we killed a lot of them, so it's kind of okay, sort of. Alright, now it's all buyback. I'm now super fast, hard to catch, all that good stuff. Tree probably will die. Because he has an axe, right? Yes, he does. I don't want to go too close, but it helps. Every little poke helps our creeps get closer. We have the Rex there. That's kind of close. This Spectre thought he could take the AA, but AA knew what he was doing. Got what needed to get done there. And that was a rep. He had a good idea. You know, try to take one of our team fighters out, and then hopefully they can take a fight for it. But that's just what it is. As if I'm not even there. I'm afraid of Magnus, so I gotta be careful. I don't have much until they're done doing what they're doing. I hope that's the real one. Because if it's not, that's just too bad. I'm trying to scare them into thinking I'm going to initiate. I'm not dying for that. No thanks. We got a Rex. I'm still alive. It could be better, it could be worse. I'm playing really passive. I'd probably be going more in if it weren't for the challenge, which really challenges shouldn't change the way you play, but they do. I keep living, and it's kind of irritating because I feel bad. But Magnus is just getting us all. At least I have buyback, so even if I lose the challenge, at that level of the challenge, I'm still able to do stuff. I don't think I can take solo Spectre, as much as I can hold him down for a long time. He's still Spectre, and does a lot of damage. He doesn't have a Manta, though. Still too much. I will just go ahead and do that. And I'll try to stop Magnus from pushing. Ooh, Spectre trying to take advantage of me going out there. Or he's doing that. He's going for Doom. Okay. I came to Doom's rescue. I'm not always afraid. I knew we had that there. He has a Radiance. That's interesting. I didn't expect Chaos Knight to pick up a Radiance. Always remember you can click off AA's Chilling Touch. I don't want it because I already do enough damage. I need attack speed more than anything else. It could help, but I'm not a fan. I need to be quick. I need to do like a single hit get out, so the hit's really slow. It's gonna screw me. You're putting up a good team fight here. I got Spectre. Oh. I hit it once. That's really not what I was hoping for there. But Global Silence is down, so... Alright, that's down 2. Good news for me.
Like, we were on our way, and you just ran. CJ just kind of ran in on the zone, so.
I'm trying to push in here, but it's very difficult. Fortunately, top lane's pushing at the same time, because we have one of their lanes there. I think that me going over here might be ideal, but Silencer is there and he scares me. Silencer's one of the only heroes right now who can really do much about me. Magnus is the other one. I'm trying to hit them, keep them low. Alright, awesome. During our distraction, we managed to do something anyway.
Like, let's just try actually doing this as a team of 5 people. Moonshard
will make this easier. Now I have a higher attack speed by however much, 60. which matters in the you know, in the pushing aspect. I'm trying to push for my team, but not like die to Magnus. Alright, I stopped Magnus from getting a great ult, I think. But he still is getting stuff done, which is not good.
Finish the building. Hit the building, somebody. Jesus. All we need is a range room. Good job, Paul. You're actually playing smart.
Done, done, done.
Alright, we got Megas.
I'm not sure if we're still, like, able to fight here. I don't want to, like, dig in him. I think I have to. Wasn't worth the gem. I'm not going to die for it. Just a gem. We made him buy back. We have Megas coming in. Here they are. It's going to be very hard for them to stop Megas. I am so rich. So obnoxiously rich. Might as well, right? I got the money. Oops. Oop. Moonshards for the win, man. Absolutely. Just because they've allowed us to like stay this long, I gave myself a moonshard. I gave Ricky a moonshard. I'm increasing our you know, killing capability significantly. Jug's having some trouble here, I can see. Alright. I've already scared him. He's probably gonna blow his Manta or something. Alright, leave me alone. This thing's ridiculous. Alright, I'm focusing on the tower. Quick. Whew. This is scary. Game's going on way too long, and they're
Just
getting
make
stronger.
sure you have buyback and don't die one by one. Can't lose.
Fortunately, a lot of Puck's items like Aether Lens is really cheap. It makes it much easier for him to get 6-slotted. It means he's not as strong when he is 6-slotted because it's not like he's buying Scotties and stuff, but it works out. Some people buy like Divines on him. I know that was a thing for a while. I don't think that's the play, personally. Well, I want to kill him so bad. Hopefully AA gets him. They're losing buildings progressively.
Magnus is going to die in their fountain.
Maybe. Yes. He might live. It's theoretically possible. Nope, he's dead.
Tree's neck.
Just the cleave damage is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. GG. Yes. I got a bunch of tokens there. I'm happy. What a good game. I'm trying to think of who actually deserves the tip. Maybe the AA. I think he did a good job. Tip and commends. The aggression. I get a an emoticon pack. I love it. Free stuff. Which I will unlock because I like to have emoticons. Coolio. Alright, we'll start searching for the next match as we find out exactly. We got 25. That's a good start. So, let's see what happened there. My net worth was, besides Jug, far and away ahead, and Jug was still behind me. That's sad. I had more money than Jug. It is mostly because kills, I guess. Kills and lack of deaths. Jug died a lot. I had 1 death the whole game, which I was sad about, but it still got me my level 3 challenge. Damage, I actually started falling off. I had the most damage earlier, and I know that, even though you can't check. Chaos Knight started surpassing me because he does a bunch. And Jug and Spectre surpassed me just because them living means they're doing damage, you know. But no big deal. I definitely did my job. Our Ricky actually bought most of our support items. AA helped, but AA was mostly focused on getting, like, big things, which worked out for us. Their Treant tried to out-support us and hopefully win, but a mid-Spectre really was not what they needed. We were starting to get ahead right from the beginning, and it just kept spiraling out of control. My net worth was the highest for such a long time. Then you get Jug, who kind of came into his own for a little while, farming with Battle Fury, but then I just ended up surpassing him anyway. This is all Spectre's fault. As you can see, Spectre was pretty low down comparatively. Pretty much everybody on their team besides Jug was sad, and Jug was still kind of meh for a while. Our Chaos Knight did well in lane. He got great farm. I was so far ahead in levels. And if you check the items, Spectre didn't get a single meaningful item until Vanguard at 16 minutes, which you should get a Vanguard at like 8. Then a Diffusal Blade, which is great, don't get me wrong. Great item. Not so strong against me, though. Not great against Chaos Knight. It's fine against most of the rest. And then after that, it took how many minutes? About 20 minutes to get a Radiance. So Spectre was doomed the whole game. Juggernaut tried his best. He went for Battle Fury first to farm, which I don't love on Juggernaut, but it's okay. Into a Yasha because it's just a good item. Blink Dagger for mobility because we were staying back a lot, which I understand. And then a Manta to stop silences, and then an Abyssal. I mean, he just didn't have enough damage early enough, and then he had to build a lot of survivability that just really didn't help him. We had so much lockdown. Realistically, we won this game mostly because of Spectre mid. Awful. Bad. Shame. Shame on this guy. That's mostly why they lost. Also because we just had a better matchups in the end. I didn't love them at the beginning because Silencer is really strong. But they just don't have a lot to, like, Juggernaut's really bad against Chaos Knight. Juggernaut's pretty bad against Doom because if Doom gets Doom off, he's doomed. I know, doomed. It's a joke, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Ricky's not great here, but he's enough to keep team fights going. If they're stuck, get AA ulted and then Ricky ulted at the same time, it just does so much damage. Most of their thing is based on team fight, so it's Magnus ult, Silencer ult, Treant ult, Spec ult, Jug ult. So they have a really strong team fight, but the problem is we just have to get in and out and make them waste those ults, and they got nothing. And they have no ability to stop us. So, like, we can all just buy things that break silences. Like, I had a Yules. We have a BKB on Doom. You know, we had a Lotus Orb, so we can do that too. Basically, I know, I didn't mean to make the pun, honestly, but it happens. Basically, they had no ability to stop us from going in and out and wasting their ults. They got some lucky fights, which was definitely a big deal, but it didn't pan out. Let's see here. I'm thinking about the kill an enemy, because I kill everybody usually, so that's fine. Who would I like to play mid, though? Who's a good mid right now? I guess Quap's a good mid, and I don't play her very often. But at that rate, I should play the challenge for an int hero just to open that up. Quap's pretty good against CM. Don't like her frostbite too much, so that's not good. But CM's a low health hero, so she can't take me unloading on her. Plus, I'm going to build an Orchid, which CM can't handle. CM doesn't build any items generally that stop silences. It's going to be hard for her to farm up the money for a Lotus Orb. And none of the other ones really fit very well. I guess you could get a BKB, but that's also expensive. I don't want to first pick Quap, thank you. Witch Doctor's really good against CM. Of course, the Juggernaut comes in. Big surprise. Quap isn't looking so lovely anymore. Maybe a Storm Spirit would be better. Just because I could zip away from Jug's ult better. And I could jump in and grab Crystal Maiden, which is more efficient. I think Storm might be the pick here, but I don't want them to counter. I guess they already have their hard carry, so that's not so challenging. Nyx is a great pick versus Crystal Maiden. She ults, he spike carapaces, ults over. Bloodseeker's great against Jug, so I like it. It's a good counter pick. I guess he's jungling, though. Which I don't love. Let's see what they pick. I don't want them to counter pick me, so I'm hoping not for an AM. Nyx is actually pretty rough for Storm, too. Not that I expect it, because what are the chances? But it would be rough, so I'm hoping they don't pick Nyx. Spirit Breaker is okay if I'm Storm, just because I can zip further away when he's going to be out of position, or I can zip through him and his stun stops. So I'm not too uncomfortable with that. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's just bad early game. Quap's not much better, though. I'll do it. I haven't played Storm in a little while. Gotta love me some Storm Spirit. Strong hero right now, I would say. If you get farmed. He's just not great for early game fights, but for early game fights we have a Bloodseeker and a Witch Doctor, so we should be able to do that. And if we get a Slark pick, same thing. Just early game fights are going to be fine. I won't need to be there necessarily. Alright, cool. Making sure my sound's still fantastic, as always. Up. Tinker. Storm's pretty good against Tinker. I don't know why he would do that. It's not great, but it's good. So is Blood, for that matter. Just because I can get vision if Tinker's low. That's fine. Clock's better. Sits there with his shrapnel, and Tinker can't Tinker can't get out. Tinker's gonna have a rough time here. Earthshaker. I think they figured that now we're planning on keeping people up in a small space, so Earthshaker's gonna interrupt the whole team fight. I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little bit worried, because he's going to interrupt Witch Doctor ult. He's going to do a lot of damage to me if I get caught in it. And he's going to stop all the jump that we have, so we're going to have to be very careful. We got this. I feel confident. Alright. I'm a little worried about Spirit Breaker, so I'm going to communicate to my team that they need to warn me. I need to know when he's missing immediately. Looks like we win the tower battle, even though we're the same tower. We're 45 up. I would call that a win anyway. The moral victory. Our late game is just better. I'm going for it, guys. Nice. This is big. If I win, I'm going to get 750 tokens. I'm going to get, 1,000. Why 1,000? Oh, right, because you win double this, but you don't win double that. So 1,000 tokens, which is huge, and I'll double my ranked winnings. So I'm happy. I'll get a whole level. Just like that. Plus my potential challenge. If I win, I'll get that too. I don't know what to take first yet. Usually Static Remnant is the only viable choice, but I'm a little bit worried Spirit Breaker is going to try to charge me. I'm going to wait till level 2 to take an ability because I want to make sure that I'm ready for it. Because if he stuns me and then I stun him under tower, even though it's only a second, it could help. I kind of doubt it, I guess. Yeah, screw it. This is going to be a really rough lane. I'm not going to be able to move Tinker out of my lane, and I already know that. Harassing is pointless. Because of that, I'm just going to make sure that I try to farm the best I can. Yeah, he might end up needing help. I have a strong feeling towards our late game, because I won't mind Jug late game. And unless Tinker builds a BKB, I won't mind him late game either. I think this might be a game where I get boots first. I usually don't like to, but I think that I need to have the escape ability. Had to miss. Whenever it counts, you know? Come on. There, our last hit. I live. Crystal Maiden's low, so that's nice. I can't have them able to just waltz in like that. I'm glad I'm going for the boots first. Because obviously I wouldn't even been grabbed by Crystal Maiden if I'd had the boots. Yeah, I'm so mad about it too. It's every time for me. I can't even like compete with this Tinker right now. Oh my gosh. I can't get a single last hit. I got 2. This is pain. I tapped Tinker there. That didn't help me at all. I have like no mana and no health, so basically I'm just sapping here. This is not a good start here. Alright, I'm going back to base. It won't fully regain my mana, honestly. I got a last hit. Nonsense. And then I messed up and didn't get that last hit. Thanks to Tinker walking away for even just a second. Spirit Breaker is mid. Want them to know that Spirit Breaker is coming. They need to back up. Obviously, they have not learned their lessons. I pinged repeatedly, and now they're going to die. I'm pretty mad about that. That makes me pretty salty. Aww. That shouldn't have gone down that way. That shouldn't have activated my remnant until it walked up. Alright, now I gotta use the shrine. I had no other option. This is awful. This is like one of those matchups that just don't dare speak of. I'm just trying to get levels, because once I get like level 8 or so, I can kind of do something. They are not low enough for me to do anything, and that's really unfortunate.
Dude, what are you doing? The fuck?
Nice. I cancel Crystal Maiden's clarity. Tinker is here. I'm going to leave that behind me so that Tinker knows that I'm not tolerating that nonsense anymore. I had to go back to mid, though. I got an assist. That's the most I could do there. Tinker is level 6. I need to get there, too. At the very least, I prevented Tinker from getting an Invis rune, which would have been a true travesty. Tinker early game is just rough for most heroes, unless you're a very good ranged right clicker, which Storm is more a caster, and it's a close range caster. Make him lose vision. If they get a bunch of kills off this, it's worth. He's gonna turn around and laser. Oh, not in time though. Bloodseeker got level 6 from it. I'm okay with it. I'm walking this way because, yep, I knew Earthshaker was going to stun, and now I'm just fine. Full health, most mana. We definitely turned this around. That was good. I mean, Tinker dying was huge. That killed a lot of his early game advantage. He tried. I cannot believe he caught that laser just before. I think Spear Breaker's coming for me. Certainly gonna find out in a second if he shows up. That was nice. Even just a little poke is nice against this this jerk. I'm hoping he's not a great Tinker when as he levels up, because some people are better at different parts of Tinker. I'm hoping he really falls off. Thank you. He shut the Tinker down and denied his rune. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, thanks. Clockwork's ults are not stupendous. I have no issues with taking that. Thank you. This is huge. Now see, this is how a team comes together. We were having problems, quite obviously. We're having problems, and our team came together, and now we're ahead. 3 are mid, so I'm just going to go back to base. And I will start building my Bloodstone, because I need mana regen. Desperately. I also need level 10 for that mana regen, but that'll be a while. It's nice just to have my treads done. Gives me some damage amp. Almost 1%, which matters. Figure I'll push. There's no reason for me to stick around mid if I'm not going to be able to accomplish much. I gotta show up to this. Or not. Never mind. I would love to TP over, but obviously being on cooldown puts that idea a little damper on that idea. Jug already ulted, so I don't have to worry about that, but Jug himself is still... I'm ranged, so I don't... Nope, no thanks. I will actually take another level of stun because we need to be able to react to those sorts of things. I don't have a lot of mana, unfortunately. I will help my team get this moving. There's nothing I can do for him. He is just dead. Sorry. Trying to keep Jug a little bit on edge. Ooh. Ooh, the sudden pain. I did not expect that at all. But Jug died, so I'm happy. Died before me too, right? Yes, yes, he did. So I get some of that experience. That juicy experience is all that matters. The rest of my team seems to be taking a good take from all this too. I'm not doing so well, but that's okay. Looks like Slark might kill Tinker. Oh, yes. I'm responding, I'm responding. It was a little bit risky, but it obviously worked out for the best. You have to be willing as Storm Spirit to get out there. What's up, man? Welcome aboard the Storm Spirit train. I hope. I hope it's more like a train and less of a, you know, crashing vehicle of sorts. Like a plane, I guess I would say. Planes have a tendency to crash, in my opinion. Not a fan. Oh. Alright, that's that. I've done enough. And that's what I was talking about before. Ooh, he wasted ult for me. Jeez. That's okay. If he really feels that strongly about killing me, then so be it. Although they did just kill Slark too, and that's not good. That's true. Planes don't make a lot of cool sounds. Oh, I just had a little bit of a lag spike for a second. That wasn't cool. Now that I have level 10, I can actually matter. We lost quite a few there, so I'm just going to try to make this a win for us. Exactly what he said, space created. That's the way you have to picture it. Bloodseeker ult down for 20. On my way. Ah, no. That's really sad. I really wish that's not what happened. And of course the guy's got a taunt, because why not? I have to get more levels and more money. I'm really broke right now. Alright, let's poke this some more. I'll be ready to ult. Spirit Breaker was trying, but he got scared, which is good for me. I have damage mid-tower, but they're going to take it. It's gone, though. But it does give us some advantage. We still have our mid-tower. They do not have theirs. I'm very afraid to try to do much right now. I think I might be able to do something to Earthshaker. Oh, not with Tinker there, though. I'm hoping we'll see Tinker. But that would require a big mistake from Tinker. Slark has a Shadow Blade. I'm happy about that. That's always good. That wasn't so cool. 3-man gank. But Slark isn't going to die, so that's a big step. And I got my level 2 ults. So I do a lot more damage when I initiate. Well, I don't know about a lot, but, you know, visible amount. They're just trying to, they're using their early game advantage against us pretty hard. Oh man, that was not good for us. That's the best I could do. We got Spirit Breaker for it. It's better than nothing, but it definitely is not ideal. I don't have a TP. I just used it. I'm not really sure what we can do to be super productive right now. We're in a bad spot. Where Juggernaut is, he's farming well, and if it continues this way, we're gonna have a real problem. The good thing is we have 2 towers. They have 2 towers. I do. I really do. I am so in desperate need of it. I had a rough lane against Tinker, and I'm paying the price right now. I'm not even that close, honestly. I'm still 2,000 gold away, roughly. It's really sad. I have a lot riding on this game, too. Yeah, Tinker's rough. No reason to be hating right now. We have a chance of defending high ground and doing something there. Alright, Bloodseeker, you have proven yourself not productive. Always one. There's always one. Fortunately, in Storm Spirit, both farm and levels have a big effect on how he changes team fights. So as long as I keep getting levels, I'll be able to do something. The problem is my levels are not on the par of Tinker and definitely not on par of Jug. Alright. Are they, like, doing something here? Is Jug really roashing? He really is. We're not going to be able to do much from that. We just have to back. I probably should have waited to see how my team was going to react to that, but we should have backed as soon as they took Roche and it wasn't a steal, which I was too slow to react because Crystal Maiden distracted me. We should have just let it go. We did get the CM. Slark did something, which is nice. No. I literally couldn't get the ult off. I was stunned for that long. I was trying so desperately, too. I don't know why Bloodseeker went that far. Fortunately, it's theoretically possible we get Spirit Breaker here, which would be cool. Nice, nice. I'm back kind of soon because of my low level. I'm lower than most of the team. Earthshaker, come on. I really want to go on this Jug, but it's just so risky. I don't know which one's real either. There's just so many that are still alive and dangerous. I set back my farm too. Ugh. I doubled down in this game too. I don't care about my tokens. Tokens can, you know, forget about them. I don't care. But what I really care about is certainly this this other stuff. All right, I was gonna say if Slark doesn't use his ability here, we're gonna have a problem. I'm dead. I tried to go help Slark, but too many reactions. That's it. I did. I doubled down. It was a mistake. We should be winning, to be honest with you. We should have the mid game. Mid game is where we're supposed to be strong right now, and unfortunately everything fell apart. My lane sucked. Apparently Jug farms against Clock because they tri-laned, and bottom lane did not take enough advantage, I'll be honest. Simple as that. Bot lane did not do enough. And we had a jungler. That's one of the problems. Bloodseeker helps, don't get me wrong, but I hate junglers. It weakened our lanes, and this is what happens. They get this early power, and we can't answer it. Jug should never have gotten farmed. We should have stopped it right off the bat. I want to zip in and just take out the healing ward, but the problem is they have so much lockdown. That was very helpful. Oh. Oh, we're doomed. Me. It's always me. Thinking about buying back if things continue. I don't want to because I'm going to be broke, but what am I going to do, you know? Tinker is too fed too. We got a gank on him. It should have mattered, but he just kept farming, and since Jug has everything he wants at this time, it just doesn't matter. Oh, that's so sad. Wish Doctor missed the 100 gold. Slark's too aggressive too. He thinks he can take Jug, and he can't. Like, I don't know what the plan was there. Jug's level 25 and has everything he could ever want, and 2 people go alone to fight him. I'll never understand that. Well, my double loss is going to be really sad. I lost a lot in this game. Oh, come on. I tried to give him the slip, but that's not going to happen. I didn't play ideally here. Neither did anybody else. We deserved to lose this game. Like, we 100% deserve to lose this game. Oh well, I'll have to earn back that double down loss, I suppose. To break even, I need one more win. I'm glad Spirit Breaker's just feeding for no reason. It's always nice. I want to just jump in on this, but it's just not going to happen.
No one.
Health, so I can survive. I would imagine that's probably ideal there. Yeah, see, we just can't do anything. And I'm stunned for a year by Tinker. I'm dead. He got his Jug out, so it doesn't even matter anyway. That's what we didn't want to happen. Well, at the very least, we defended for a while. We had the honorable loss now. My 34-minute Bloodstone, here it comes. What happened to my TP? They destroyed my shrine. That's the worst. I needed that. I need to make the slow trek to actually having a real item. I'm just so dang broke. Yeah, I guess I would buy an Orchid, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's just for Tinker. That's the only reason. Well, at least Crystal Maiden has the Aegis. Probably because Jug is never going to die. I was hoping to blow Manta for that, but I'm not surprised. Ooh. Well, I got the healing ward, and I see that everything else crumbled. No. Ah. Someone's gonna die. Come on. GG. Huge loss, but it's okay. It's alright. I just hope that it was a lower MMR loss. It was a 24 doubled, so at least it could have been worse. It could have been 26 loss. That's awful. My net worth was probably embarrassing. It was still above Clocks and Witch Doctors, but very bad. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's partially my own fault for the Storm pick. I should have picked somebody who was a little bit more sufficient in a bad lane. But Tinker crapped on me. I'm playing again. Hey, my will is not broken. You can't let Dota get to you. Dota wins if it gets to you. We must beat Dota together as a team. I am sick and tired, by the way, of Tinkers. Where's Tinker and why am I blind? TTT. Oh, somebody already banned Tinker. That's cool. I won't ban anybody, actually. You just gotta eat it. You have to eat the horrible that it is. I'm just gonna go back to being... I guess I'm not going to go back to being safe lane. That's fine. You just have to decide that you are better than that. You will not be made mad by this little stuff. It's just MMR, right? I won my first match, so I'm only down 23 MMR right now for the day. So I got a chance to make it back right now. And I have to do that. I don't like that we already have a Pudge. Not a huge fan... Unless I know it's roaming Pudge, which I have a feeling it's not. I was going to pick because nobody else will. So, real quick, because I just want to go off on what happened here. We were losing the whole game. My net worth was abysmal. Jugs was always big. So I will argue that since nothing bad happened to me until... You know, like, my net worth really... I got hit hard after this. So, I had nothing to do with Jug's original issue. It's because Clockwork was sent to lane alone against a Juggernaut and friends, with a Spirit Breaker roaming around. A jungler was just not a good pick. It just didn't help. We could have had somebody strengthen our off lanes so Joe couldn't farm. That's our number 1 issue. Our number 2 is that I picked Storm Spirit into Tinker. I don't remember who picked first, but regardless, it was not a good pick. I should have picked somebody more lane sufficient, like Quap, for example, someone who can actually do something. Better range, better attack animation, more damage, that kind of thing. That was a big problem. I don't know if Clock is a good pick, but it has a problem that Spirit Breaker can always run into him, stop him from doing stuff with ult, that kind of stuff. Crystal Maiden's pretty strong against me, not so good. Our other main problem is that Slark didn't have a lot of early game influence, which is fine, I understand, but he also didn't win his lane. He had a Witch Doctor, and obviously we didn't put enough pressure on the Earthshaker, or whoever was there. I don't even know who was in their bottom lane, to be honest, to take an early tower or anything. So we had a lot of problems, and I mean a lot of problems. We needed something else to happen, you know? We needed to have different picks and different ways of laning. Jungle was not the option. And as much as he tried to come out and gank, Bloodseeker is not that great against Tinker because he just TPs. That's what he wants to do. So, you know, you gotta struggle there. I'm against a Storm Spirit, and Storm Spirit's gonna learn why he's gonna get... He's gonna have a bad time, just like I did last game. Unless his friends are there for him. Because I'm just gonna Q him repeatedly, all game. Just Q, 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 until he dies. And it's gonna be fun. I kind of like that set. I should get it. Make my Quap look nice. Dangerous. I don't know how we're going to lane this right now. I'm really worried. We don't really have a hard support. We don't have any hard stuns. Just Pudge ult, really. Haha, we win the tower war. We are victorious already. Alright. I am not confident in us, I don't think. I'm a little bit torn. I don't think this is going to be the game where we get a lot, just because I have problems with Ursa, and the rest of them I don't have a ton of faith. So I'll let it go. I'll save my tokens. No biggie. They might try to invade, so I have to be on watch for that. Pudge is being unnecessarily aggressive. I don't know what he's doing, but he could die easily if Tusk rolled over with his friends. Ursa's faster than him, so that could have been a problem. If Tusk had actually come and done something he's supposed to do, they'd have a kill. Right now, Shadow Strike is super strong, so I have a lot of hope. It does way too much damage. I don't know where Pudge is going, by the way. If he tries to mid, I'm going to be very angry. He might just be helping me block, which would be great. I would much appreciate that. Just helping me block. Good guy. Alright, Storm Spirit. Now the suffering shall begin. I also have some attack range on Storm. My attack range is 550. His is 480. It's not a ton, but it does add up. I get this on him again. There we go. I get quite a few castings in me. I'll get a safety blink level just because that's always a good idea. You don't know if someone's going to try to gank you. And you certainly don't want to find out the hard way. He's already down 2 tangos. I'm definitely ahead in the last sitting right now, and Storm is feeling that that pressure. I haven't really gotten many denies, which is fine. Now that's going to really hurt him. And I can sell my bottle out. Now Storm is going to need to waste the rest of its tangos just to stay in lane. And I'm not sure if he realizes it now, but it's only going to help him stay in lane for like all of a minute or two, because I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm missing Storm Spirit. I didn't see his ping right away. Kind of rude of me. Ugh, unfortunate. Hoping for the deny there. Boom. Alright. Now I can get my Scream of Pain. A little bit of extra damage when I need it. And I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. This is the other side of the equation. Like if I was Tinker, for example. I just don't really play Tinker. Ridiculous nuke damage whenever I feel like. Because life. He does have a bottle, but that doesn't mean much. Once he gets level 6, he can try to dodge my daggers. And I'm sure he will attempt to dodge them. Whether he succeeds or not will be interesting to see. The good thing about a bottle is that even if he's using his bottle to recharge, he's not getting the mana benefit unless he's casted spells. And if I don't give him the chance to cast the spells, then it's just a, you know, a wash. Get a right click every now and then just to show him who's boss. I don't have enough to both blink and do my thing. I don't want to leave my lane right now. It would weaken me. Right now, without Storm here, the best thing I can do is gain experience and gold. Alright, it's going to push back towards my way in a second. Storm is back, fully refreshed, I assume. No bottle charges, though, which means my level 3 dagger is going to hurt. My attack speed was really slow. I didn't expect that at all. Soon enough, I'll end up going around the map and doing whatever I want. I'm going to walk up because if Storm's still there, I'm going to kill him. He is not. Quite upsetting, actually. I'm going to go ahead and run over to Rune. Alright, I will be getting an Orchid because I don't think I need a Bloodstone. This game, I'm not as mana hungry as Storm is. I think I can get away with not having it. I'll make sure to finish bottling, and then I'll switch back to in. Maximize my mana gain. I'm gonna wait a second before I Q him, because he still has Fountain Regen on him. It would just be a waste. There. Clock is here. I don't really want to mess with Clock too much. He could be a little dangerous for me, because I don't have enough mana for Blink. I'll Strength Shred. Didn't matter. I'm trying to persuade Clock that he'd rather be somewhere else. The art of persuasion. There is apparently sentry here. That's no good. I might have to sanctuary. I'm not gonna get full mana from this, which is a little bit sad. That's okay. Yeah, I got a bounty rune to top myself off. Well, mostly top myself off. I hit him. That's gonna really hurt this level 4. It does so much damage. Ogre is here, and I'm a little bit less apt to throw my daggers willy-nilly. Only because he has such high regen. It's like he's always under a tango. I'm just going to worry about pushing the lane instead. Now, Clock doesn't scare me as much. They want me to check Roshan. That's probably smart. Nope, he's not in there. Ursa not being visible on the map is always scary. Always think, could he be in Roshan right now? The answer is generally yes. I want to rotate on this, but it's a little bit scary. I think I'll do it anyway. I came in and made sure I got the storm. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a bad spot just because I don't have a lot of health. I'm going to have to get out of here soon. I'm going to go for my rune. See if it's salvageable. See if I could possibly salvage my health. Alright, I can live on this. It's good enough. Well, I got a kill on Storm, which was huge. If Pudge can get him, that was a good try. I'm actually going to go back to base because it's not even worth it. Blink Dagger on Ursa already, that's scary. You shouldn't have that kind of money. I I think I'll end up taking the 10 strength. I don't need the damage as much. I need to survive initiations. That is a dead, well, team. That's exactly what we're hoping for. We're taking this game. I do not have another TP to go help mid, though. Get some damage on this. If they're going to try to take our mid tower, we can respond by doing a lot of damage to their bot. No thanks. Oh. I'm Quap, so I really don't care that much about the Ursa. I'll just blink away until he gets a Basher. I'm not too scared. I did make sure that we got the Tusk first, but still a scary prospect. I'll stick around because it's possible I can do something here. I can't chase him safely. My blink's not a high enough level. Clock, huh? I'm gonna stop Ogre from mattering in this fight. That was a good take. That's exactly what we needed. Woo. Makes me feel powerful. Wish I'd have had level 2 ult when I cast it, because it would have been easier there, but that's okay. Play it safe, TP out. Getting closer to Orchid. When I do have my Orchid, I will be very happy. How are the levels coming along? I'm a far bit above most of the game here. We're gonna push mid. Pudge denied. Well played. Alright. I do not have ult yet, so I'm a little bit afraid. I'm probably dead here. Oh, thank goodness for Pudge existing. This could go really well or really poorly. Well played, team. I'm dead. Ooh. Buyout. Clock wants to kill me, so I do not want to let that happen. That should not have gone as well as it did. Well, since we're doing a lot of team fighting, I think the Nags is in order. I usually wouldn't build it so soon, but I think I need it. That increases my killing potential significantly. Excuse me. Ah, crap. Don't want that. I'm trying to poke at the Cerus the best I can, but it's kind of hard. There, better blink, lower cooldown by 3, always awesome. I'll be taking the cooldown reduction next. That's really going to help with my Orchid, because I'm going to be casting Orchid all the time. Ooh, so close. He's not going anywhere. 7-0 and 7. I would say it's going pretty well this game. My health regen is lacking for sure. I really wish I had a way to better augment it, but I don't. Not a lot of items that Queen of Pain builds that help. Just my bottle for now. That's why I'm glad to have my blink. Got a little bit of health from it. Trying to watch out for the clock moving on my sniper. Oh, there he is. Well, can't be there in time. Oh my. got level 2 ult, so let's do it. I did as much to Ursa as I could. I'm glad that I could help Sniper get some kills there. It was all worth it. I didn't die, got my ults off. Ursa didn't take Roche. I don't feel like that was necessary, but hey, you know. We need to take towers right now. Thank goodness Queen of Pain is a great attack animation, decent damage, because I can just push. Don't have to build into it, just kind of do. He has an Orchid. Well, that changes some things. He's going to be a problem for me. I might have to end up buying a Lincoln's. Didn't have Blink, couldn't do much. Had to accept death. Yeah, they did, obviously. Everybody needs every last hit, according to the actions they take. They'll die for it. My team will die for it. Their team will die for it. Any team you're on will die for it. BB. I don't even know how Storm got online. I was so ahead of Storm in lane. I don't know where he got these kills. He got 7 kills, and I don't know how he got them because he's broke. He was broke. Another example of my team just feeding someone on their team. Well, I'll just have to get bigger faster. Fortunately, Monkey King just got his extra Jingu Mastery damage, which is very helpful. can't really be there. Best thing I can do for my team is push in and hope that maybe we damage this tower enough to be worth it. Alright, well, I pushed in a lot. Always helpful. We're almost to the point where we're going to get my Aghanims. Then I think we'll get my Lincolns. So I can't be silenced. I can't afford it. Almost have level 3, which will do a lot of damage. The only problem is they have a blade mail, which makes it a little bit of a risky proposition. They didn't take him. That's interesting. Oh, crud. Gotta get out. Let him have it. Take top tower. We can't compete with them. Well, that was scary. Definitely not what I was expecting, to be honest. They rotated a lot of people. I don't know why Sniper's feeling the need to steal my farm. There's enough farm for, you know, us both. Alright, I have my level 3 ult. Didn't know he was done. I don't want to get hit by his ult there. That would be really bad for me. I would be dead no matter what. Because I'd get hit, then Ursa would come, and bad stuff. We're in a really not good place, and I don't know how it's possible. You know, I'm 7-1-10. Pod just died quite a lot, but he's been trying, you know what I mean? Sniper's been doing okay. I don't know what's going wrong. Sniper almost has his Hurricane Pike, which will help a lot. Get him away from Ursa. Well, that was nice. That was cool. This lack of stuns is really one of the reasons we're having problems, to be honest. He did not build a Lincoln's yet. This is good for me. I let loose, so... Thought that would hit him, it didn't. This storm needs to die. I don't know where he's going to, though. Best thing I could do there was just out. On top of ward spots is usually a good place to quick blink if you know they have vision everywhere else, because they'll, you know, A, if they follow you, your team might be able to take advantage of the fact that they're now stuck on it. But if they don't follow you, then they usually don't have vision. Well, I lived the last engagement, but it definitely wasn't ideal. Well, we just gotta keep going, I guess. Need my 300 health. Try and wonder, like, how much damage am I gonna end up doing if I get Storm caught in everything I have? Gotta get him. Alright, now I have real health. Unfortunately, it looks like this is a lost fight going on. I got Tusk. Better than nothing. I'm probably dead now. Ooh, yes. Thank God for that 300 health. Ooh, Clock's alive. It obviously doesn't want me to get this, anything. He's being very aggressive. My ult's back up, though. We gotta do something here. I at least cast it before I died. I got a little bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter. The problem is that our Monkey King doesn't do a ton of damage yet, so we're really in a not good spot. And Sniper is just getting crapped on. Sniper has no way to stop them from moving on him. That's just the truth. We only stun we have is Monkey King stun, which is a great stun, don't get me wrong, good stun. And Pudge ult, and that's it. Alright, I'm alive again. Good thing their ogre is poor. Bounty Hunter went right click, I guess? Which is not cool. It's not what we needed. He bought Kara Adams. I mean, that's one of the reasons we're losing. We don't have a mech on him. Does anybody have a mech? I don't think so. Nope. We could use a mech, a pipe. All those things would be great right now. I don't know what that hook was. Well, it looks like this might be a loss, and I'm going to be very upset if it is, because, you know, I already lost the double MMR, so I really don't want to lose again. I gotta stay with my team. I can't even go that far. Instead of MKB, he might need BKB. He won't buy it. I know he won't. But he could really use it. Because then Ogre, Storm Spirit, and Tusk do nothing to him, basically. And kind of Clock. And they're just 5-manning, and it's one of those things where we just can't stop them. We don't have any good split push. And they have too much catch, so even if we try to split push, they'll just have Storm Spirit show up and ruin days. What is that? Pudge needs to throw some real hooks right now. We need Pudge to land like a good hook. Lincoln Sphere? Ugh. Couple left. Alright, that was better than nothing. I messed up a little bit there, but I did save ult, so, you know, it's good stuff. Oof, well, I really need to get this Lincoln's. Lots of Lincolns this game. Sniper seems to be making no intention. Try to get him. It's too hard. As long as he has any, you know, reaction time at all, he's just gonna start ulting the second I pop in, so I won't have any time. Crud. I'm so dead. I'm trying to set this Monkey King up for success here, but it's very difficult. There, now I have Lincoln Sphere too. Everybody gets Lincoln Sphere. I don't know what to get now. I think that a Bloodthorn is not a bad idea. Just a good item. I was thinking about getting a Aether Lens. Oop, that's on me. Oh, he dodged. You can get Ursa? He got Ursa. Good job. Nice work. Now I won't add a clock. I can get back there in time to take clock though. It's worth it, it's on a low cooldown. That was a huge take. Thank goodness. That just got us back in the game. Almost got my spell lifesteal too. That'll be nice. Save him for buyback, I guess. I guess. Think I need it. Alright, I'm a little afraid because some of them are coming back. Goodbye. I see Stormbot though, so that's good. I see Storm mid. Alright. So I'm pushing in their tower now. They're all coming back, so I just have to get away. Storm's there, so that's fine. No biggie. Not that important to me. I don't need to, you know, take it right now. Just little damage here and there. It causes a reaction anyway. Alright, now I don't know where any of them are, so that really scares me. I want to be pushing, but I don't have that capability as long as we don't know where they are on the map. Just gonna try to get my level 25 real quick. This is worth it, I think. I have to be able to get back in this fight. Okay, well, I guess I'm just defending then. Sad, but I needed to do it. I just got trounced. Everything they had was at me. But Clock's dead, so that's good, because Clock is one of my bigger issues as of late. First hit bash. Did some damage. Alright, that was worth. Oh, I got the gem. I don't have the ability to TP, so unfortunately I will not be able to get the storm. I'll have to defend instead, and that makes me sad. But hey, that's the life. Sentry down. They still haven't taken a Rax from us. No Roche. And they know that. Oh, I am so excited what Sniper's gonna say. There should be no issue with me killing the ogre, I don't think. Oh. That would be an issue, I guess. I was backing out, it's not worth it. He'll be getting reinforcements any second if he knew I was there, and it looked like he knew I was there. He has Abyssal Blade, I like that. I don't really want to have this gem. Sniper being caught out is disastrous for us. Looks like Bounty Hunter's doing a good job of distracting them, though. Which is great, because it's giving Sniper time to spawn. Well, that's not good. That's very not good. That was scary. Really can't do much. That was disastrous, to say the least. I hate Bounty for building carry. We really needed something earlier that would help the team. Alright, they got a Rax so far. Sniper's coming back in a second. Come on. I don't know, buyback. Couldn't possibly. He took the shrapnel charges instead of attack range? Why? Why would you ever do that? Ugh. See ya, M Pro Bison. I missed that a minute ago. This sniper is killing me. I cannot believe he didn't go the attack range. The attack range is so good. Yeah, he's caster sniper, and caster sniper is not really good. He's also our hard carry. He's our position 1 sniper. You don't build caster sniper position 1. It was if you were like a support sniper, which is also ridiculous. He didn't even do the shrapnel DPS. So why would he then? I don't know. Whatever. His items are fine, besides the lack of a BKB, which would really help. I'm just dying here. Literally. This is gonna be a loss of a day thanks to my double down in excitement. Monkey King should take that, but I mean, whatever. They're not in there, otherwise they wouldn't have flared. I'm just dead for like ever. Because I bought back before. Ursa's just getting too big right now. We can't stop him. He has a Scythe of Ice. Which is fine on Ursa if you already have your Abyssal Blade, because he's looking for stuns. They want to break my Lincolns easier. Alright, this is where they make their end push. Unless we get some crazy team fight, we lose. I'm so glad our bounty bought back. Oh, jeez. Scary stuff. Alright, the fight's actually going better than it could be. Nice. I don't know how that's possible, but we did it. Wow. I cannot believe that. My team had a competent team fight. I mean, we're getting there. Slowly. The problem is, with all the super creeps they have, it's very hard to push back against them, so we're not going to be able to do a lot with it. Hard to work with that. I fortunately got my creeps past the double catapult wave, so they'll push kind of far. I'm just trying to get money. I have buyback now, so that's nice. They had Aegis too, so if we could do that fight, we should be able to do it again. I don't know what else to buy, even if I did have the money. A Scythe of Ice would be nice, I suppose, but I'll never afford it. bad. That was good. We're getting kills. Oh, that's sad. I know Ogre had a blink. I'll get him. Oh, come on. I got him. It's happening, friends. I have buyback anyway, so even if stuff goes wrong, it's fine. Oh. I got buyback, so it's okay. We still have our lane of, one lane of racks. It's pointless, as he has Lincolns. Me casting this is just putting his thing on, his Lincoln's on cooldown, but I don't have anything to follow up because I was silenced. It's literally just wasting a cast animation for no game. They did have to buy back though. They got 2 buybacks out of that, Tusk and Storm. So we have a chance here. Yep, see, he almost died because he's out there like a jerk, basically. Ugh. This is what happens. I gotta do it. Just pop his Lincolns. Oh, that sucks. That's one dead. Oh, crud. Okay. I spell lifesteal, I don't need to worry too much. That's money. I need to get my Scythe of Ice. I actually have the money for it right now as we speak. All gone. This bounty is suddenly toxic. Yeah, exactly. Why not just get ganked in jungle? It's totally the same thing. Sniper's running away from base, and I don't understand why that is. I'm a lot more capable of fighting now. I'd have 5 minutes on cooldown anyway. Without the rest of our team, we really can't push. That's the problem. This is going to be very hard. We're going to have to get like a crazy good fight where we don't all die. I am glad I have Scythe of Ice now, though. That's a big change. because I'll be able to hopefully shut down Ursa for longer. Or Clock, or whoever. Anybody who doesn't have the crappy Lotus Orb on them. My spells also do more damage now thanks to the Int spell amp. He's dead. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does. He's literally costing us this game. I know Monkey King died too, but Monkey King has buyback. And Monkey King has a reason to be out there. And that's the kind of fight we needed. Nice job. Easy to defend solo as Quap, so why not, right? I actually will have buyback in the 2.5 minutes. Crazy enough. Here come the Megas, though. That's the problem. I can't keep them. I can't keep up with the Megas forever. My ult doesn't come off cooldown fast enough to really give me the oomph that I need. But I'll try. I should be okay since it's only 2 lanes. Oh no. Here comes the real business. Oh, the creeps have come to my rescue. They're doing good. I mean, Ursa's dead. This could actually happen. Monkey King's dead. That's not good. I didn't realize the gem was here. So they're coming back then. I think if I'm buy anything right now, it's going to be a quick. Well, I actually can't even afford most of it, but that's okay. I still have enough for buyback. I have the ring, which is not bad. That's helpful. There's only 3 if they're going to push. I don't think they're gonna. Not with just those 3. They'll die. Oh, wow. That's not what I expected. Now they're just going to wait for Ursa, I imagine. Still have to be on my toes, though. They could try to come for me and get a pick off here. Little do they know my buyback will be ready any second. We could definitely make a move on them. I just want my Aether Lens so I can cast from farther away, ult and all that. I think it would help a lot. That's Ursa. Ursa's where the fight really is. I have the money. I can get my Aether Lens as soon as I get to the secret shop. Crap. People are overextending. Stop. I do what I can here. Thanks for that lifesteal. That's always good. I can buy back, but I'm about to lose anyway. Doesn't matter. GG. I honestly do not think I am the cause of this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna report Bounty Hunter because he didn't play his role. He didn't play his role at all, and he screwed the game for everybody else. So, today, unfortunately, those balanced out, so I went down 48, thanks to my double down. That's okay, though, because I can't do it again for another week, so there's some benefit to be had from that. No biggie. Stuff happens. This last game, I'm going to be really mad when I look at this net worth, and I already know it. We were ahead for a while, and then they were ahead really disastrously, and we started catching up. It didn't matter. Just wasn't enough. Player net worth. I was on top for a little while. I was up there with Ursa. Then we got to the point when... What, Sniper actually? Oh, Sniper was up there too. That's impressive. Unfortunately, the real problem was that Storm started catching up, and I have no idea how that's possible. And Ursa and Clock got money. I don't know how that's possible either. How did Clock get money? So, as I said in match, Sniper should have got a BKB. I'm assuming he didn't ever. Yep, huge mistake. He got boost travel 2 for no reason. BKB would have probably saved the match. Ursa still hurts him, but that's it. So that was dumb. Bounty Hunter built all the wrong items. He built right-click bounty, which is not helpful here because he has to go close to Ursa. That's dumb. That's really silly. It is just the wrong play. He ruined our game. And I'm imagining that if I look at who supported for us, it was somewhat bounty, but it's mostly all Pudge. Pudge did his job. Pudge did great. His hooks were awful, but that's okay. He did what he was supposed to do. I wish he hadn't died so much, but a lot of those were late games, so I'll excuse it. He really didn't help us late game at all. Sniper died way too much early. I know that, because I remember seeing that. That was a big issue. Sniper's item build was fine, though. I won't complain about that. Monkey King just didn't get enough farm, but he was building the right items. I don't know if I would have finished Invisible Blade, but we didn't have a lot of stuns, so I'll support it. Pudge was fine. He didn't finish any of his items. Like, why did he buy a value cloak before finishing his Aether Lens? I really don't know. But he did what he could. This is the right buy, too. We got a Ghost Scepter. That's cool. Glimmer Cape for us. Force Staff. I mean, he was buying the right items. It just, he didn't have any money because he was being the only support on our team, basically. These three are obviously TBD, which is awesome. I love that. Because obviously this Bounty Hunter should not be in our MMR bracket. He should be thrown back 1,000 MMR for being a jerk and not playing his role, which is cool. But it is what it is. The net worth, Sniper did end up getting ahead of me, but I'm pretty sure that took a long time. What, my line's the light blue, and Sniper... Actually, Sniper was ahead of me for most of the match. That's impressive. He was getting last hits, I guess, which is good for Sniper. Yeah, he had a lot of last hits, but I just didn't feel like he had what he needed at the time it was important. He was always behind. Like, the Ursa just spiraled out of control. So this game is mostly because of a lot of bad matchups. Sniper is just bad against Clock, Ursa, Storm, kind of Ogre, Tusk. They all are initiators, and Sniper suffers. Terrible pick. I don't know. I don't remember when he picked, but terrible pick. Awful. Bounty Hunter is not the support we needed, and he didn't play a support, so awful. Monkey King's fine. Going in there in the fray. Not too good against Ursa, but he's still a good hero. I think I'm fine here. Me and Storm suffer against each other, but I'm great against Ursa. I'm good against Clock. Ogre kind of meh. I'm good against Tusk. Pudge is fine. He's not great, but he's okay. Just because he can pull people out, like out of Clock stuff, away from Ursa, but kind of meh. Mostly we lost because of picks and poor decision making. I mean, I had great farms starting off the game, as I will highlight again. I was doing just fine against the Storm. The Storm obviously had a really bad start, as you can see right around here. He was suffering a lot, and then somehow they let him catch up because I guess he was part of a lot of the kills that shouldn't have happened. But that's what it is. At least I got my Slark's Riptide Rumble. That's cool. So that'll be ready for me in the 3 days. So I'll end the video here because that's the end of the time I have available. It was only 3 matches, which is sad, but that's okay. I at least won one of them, so it's not a total wash. I gained back some of the ground. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.